It has signed a new contract with NASA worth $843 million to destroy the International Space Station.
The International Space Station, a marvel of human ingenuity and international collaboration, has been a beacon of scientific discovery for over 2 decades.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
But as all great things must come to an end, NASA has selected Elon Musk's SpaceX to take on the monumental task of safely bringing down the ISS when its mission is complete. Launched in 1998, the ISS has been humanity's outpost in low Earth orbit. For over 20 years, it has provided a unique environment for over 3,300 scientific experiments, ranging from studying the aging process in humans to developing new materials. Circling the Earth every 90 minutes at an altitude of 400 kilometers, the ISS has been a symbol of what we can achieve when nations work together. The station was built piece by piece, with contributions from the United States, Russia, Europe, Japan, and Canada. Since the first crewed mission in 2000, it has been continuously occupied, making it one of the longest-running human spaceflight missions in history. The ISS represents an era of global cooperation that emerged after the Cold War, a symbol of peace and progress. But all good things must come to an end. The countries operating the ISS have only agreed to run it until 2030 at the latest. As the station ages, engineers have determined that it cannot stay in orbit indefinitely. Without intervention, the ISS would eventually fall back to Earth on its own, posing a significant risk to populations on the ground. To prevent an uncontrolled re-entry, NASA has decided to take proactive measures to ensure the ISS is decommissioned safely. Selecting a U.S. deorbit vehicle for the ISS will help NASA and its international partners ensure a safe and responsible transition in low Earth orbit at the end of station operations. This decision also supports NASA's plans for future commercial destinations and allows for the continued use of space near Earth. Enter SpaceX. NASA has officially given SpaceX permission to decommission the ISS by 2030. The California-based company, led by Elon Musk, has been awarded a contract valued at up to $843 million to design and build the vehicle that will tow the ISS back through the atmosphere and guide it to its final resting place. This deorbiting tugboat will need to generate considerable thrust to ensure the ISS re-enters the Earth's atmosphere at the right time and place. According to NASA, the vehicle will tow the ISS through the atmosphere where it will destructively break up before crashing into a remote area of the ocean, along with the SpaceX vehicle itself. The ISS, roughly the size of a football field, is too large to burn up completely during re-entry. Some components will survive and fall to Earth, which is why precision is key. The final resting place for the ISS will be Point Nemo, a remote location in the Pacific Ocean named after the famous submarine sailor from Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Located more than 2,500 kilometers from the nearest land, Point Nemo has long been used as a spacecraft graveyard, where space agencies direct decommissioned satellites and other debris to minimize the risk to human life. As the ISS's orbit decays, controllers will remove the last crew members and initiate the final deorbit maneuver. The tugboat will guide the station into the atmosphere, ensuring that any surviving debris lands far from populated areas. But the end of the ISS does not mean the end of human activity in low Earth orbit. As the ISS's mission nears its conclusion, NASA is transitioning to commercially owned space destinations closer to home. Several private companies, including SpaceX, Axiom, Blue Origin, and Vast, are already developing commercial space stations that could launch as soon as next year. Meanwhile, space agencies around the world are shifting their focus to new frontiers. NASA's Gateway project, for instance, aims to establish a platform orbiting the Moon, which will serve as a staging point for future lunar missions and beyond. The International Space Station has been a cornerstone of human space exploration, but its time is coming to an end. With SpaceX at the helm of its decommissioning, we are witnessing the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another in the story of space exploration. As we say goodbye to the ISS, we can look forward to new adventures and discoveries that await us in the final frontier. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on the future of space exploration. Thanks for watching.